The Chicago Bears made a signing and bringing in a veteran edge, but does that mean that there's a vote of confidence in their young developing edges, or is this meant to disrupt the edge battle? We're going to talk about all that plus more right after this.
This nigga,
what's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We got Steve-O, myself, Haize in the building. What's going on, Steve-O?
What's the word?
So the Chicago Bears have brought in another edge to the building. Marcus Davenport is joining the Chicago Bears. This guy isn't, Marcus Davenport, my bad. Why did I say Michael Davenport? I'm thinking about somebody else. Marcus Davenport, he's bringing in, coming to the team. This is a guy that has, he's played under Dennis Allen before. He has, I believe, 29 sacks over his 5 seasons, but only 4 sacks in his last 29 games, which is a concern for a lot of people, despite his career 25 sacks. This does scream rotational edge to me. I think we all kind of knew that Ryan Poles was going to look at the confidence that he had in this edge group, and that was going to make the level of move that he could make. Now, this is a veteran move that seems like it's going to be somebody who's a solid run defender, a rotational edge when it comes down to that. And so this seems like there's going to be some confidence in the young edges here. How you feeling, Steve-O?
Yeah, it's definitely a depth piece, and it's definitely a familiarity piece because he did spend a lot of time with DA, and he's a DA type of edge, and just doing physical presence alone. He's 6'6", around the 260 mark, and yeah, he turned 30 in September. But regardless of that, I think the biggest thing that's probably the negative that come with him is just injuries. If he could stay healthy, you could get some solid stats, regardless if it's getting after the quarterback, but mainly in that run defense. His gap integrity is pretty solid all around. He can tackle. Also, he's pretty good on hurries. Like, don't get it twisted. Hurries and pressures are a big facet of any position on the line, regardless of how good are you or not. It makes the quarterback speed up his process and makes him throw balls a little bit earlier or a little bit late than he should. So he can help with those things. But yeah, I don't think it's something we should look at as a massive sign or something that's going to be very significant, but he just fits everything DA wants, physical and versatile.
Now, when he was playing under DA, his first 5 seasons in New Orleans, from 2018 to 2022, he had 21 and a half sacks and 25 tackles for a loss. So we'll see. I'm not saying you expect him to get back to that. Maybe he's going to be somewhere in the middle. But you know that because Dennis Allen does have familiarity with him, Davenport's going to know how Dennis Allen wants him to play. Maybe you can get better out of him than what you got. Over the past 3 years, he had 3.5 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss. He had a bunch of injuries over that time as well. So look at that for what you be at. But, this is the type of move you make in training camp, right? Like, when you feel confident in what you have there, you feel confident maybe an Austin Booker's going to make a leap, a Diode Yingbo, whatever you want to talk about. Like, you bring in a guy like this, a veteran who helps set the floor. I can't even call him a floor raiser, but he helps set the floor of what your defense could be. And he's going to be able to come in there, provide that run support, which the Bears do need for sure.
Definitely need that run support. And he could be a experience for a ton of people that we got. We got a lot of young people on this D-line, especially, like you said, Austin Booker. He's 29 years old, so he got a plethora of knowledge that he can feed to Austin Booker. We know that Austin Booker got everything, every spin move, rip through, club, he got everything, but he can give him little nuggets on just being a professional, taking care of your body. Stay away from this so you won't get this injury, or look out for that, or this is how I prepare myself on a every year process. Just little things to help you be a professional. He can give to Jordan Vandenberg and others. Even Jeremy Cromar, who's being a guy that's listed as probably going to be somebody that's going to make the team. So yeah, this signing means way more than just his on-field play.
Now, Shamar Turner does remain on the physically unable to perform list. Do you think that played in the part of bringing in Marcus Davenport as well, Steve?
I think him and and preface me by saying that I do know that we're going to get Sweat back at some point, but it's also Sweat, and it's just a realization to realize our edges can't get hurt. And are we confident today with everybody just as it is right now? And I'm pretty sure everybody, and Ben Johnson included, was like, no, there's still some improvement that could go on this D line. And if we can go there and find it, especially at a cheap option, which Marcus Davenport is, go ahead and do it. And I think that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, they came in and they brought in somebody, and that I'm sure Dennis Allen vouched for him, and so they're going to be there and ready to go. That's really all this is about. Is it's still preseason, y'all. Like, we still got 2 more preseason games left to go. We got, and Davenport may very well not even make the final 53 if everybody gets healthy. Sweat, Shamar Turner get back healthy. Shamar Turner looks good. Davenport may not even be on the final roster. We don't know for sure yet, but this is just the Bears setting themselves up to where they're not caught with their pants down and to get the right people in the building. That's really what this is about.
Simple as that. Just dotting your I's and crossing everything that you need.
And I think a lot of people also walked away from that game and feeling like the speed was something that was evident. The throwing waves at people on the defensive line was evident. Like, it's clear that they changed something either in their scheming or something, because or maybe it was just a better overall talent level. We got way more pressure than I was expecting from what we had out there in preseason.
And I mean, I don't know if it was something you paid attention, but it came from the interior. It was them D tackles, them nose tackles. I mean, I think we still looking more from my edge, but if you can garner that type of pressure, I think that's what it is. We just picked up some young pieces that can contribute in that department. And if they can do that against starting level talent, that's only going to make Dio, Austin, Sweat, whoever's at the edge position job way much easier. So yeah, I think that's everything you said is correct.
And don't overlook Jordan Van. I keep saying Jordan. I keep being impressed with Jordan Vandenberg, bro. Like, that motherfucker is just gonna be a monster. Whether it's this season or in the future, he's gonna be a monster, bro.
I think he got a chance to beat somebody out for a top, if not the first, definitely the second string for sure.
Yeah. I think it's going to be very hard to keep Jordan Vandenberg out of the rotation with what we've seen so far, and that's exactly.
And Jordan Lynch, to be quite James Lynch
Lynch too. Yeah, listen, and I mean, it's a good problem to have, right? Like, when you talk about, hey, we got so much, we're gonna have to find a way to get these guys as many snaps as they're going to deserve. That's a good thing. And like you said earlier, like, you're keeping everybody fresh. Like, we talked about that with the offensive line. Same thing on the defensive line. You got an opportunity to keep people fresh throughout the season. You do that. Period.
Keep them fresh and guessing, because like that McFadden threw everybody off and threw everybody for a loop, putting Tooney at the left tackle. And it was times late in the season where we were seeing people, even like a Dominique Robinson, just thrown in at certain moments, and he made his impact on the game. So always stay ready. It don't matter where you at on the depth chart, especially in this type of defense. When you play with DA, you're gonna find some playing time if you do anything impactful.
Be ye ready. That's what they say. Be ye ready.
Sure.
So any other thoughts, Steve, before we get up out of here, brother?
No, that's everything you need to know on Sir Marcus Davenport.
Yeah, let's see what he can bring to the team. Let's see what he brings out there. Don't forget, you got joint practice coming up this week. You're gonna see what are you talking about? Malik Muhammad is not in the thumbnail at all. Like, it's not. You see a Lions player, which is Marcus Davenport. You see Dennis Allen. Are you cross-eyed and retarded? Like, what's going on there, bro?
And Muhammad who?
Yeah, like what? Anyway, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Go over to NFL Central, subscribe to them. They did pass 1,000 subscribers, but why stop there? Go over to NFL Central, hit that subscribe button. Steve and Bobby got y'all covered. You can follow us at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and a voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Chi-Town up, bear down, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.